Oh, I saw that clip. Yep.
And also, Hitler's globe is going up for auction.
Hitler's globe.
Yeah.
Do they have an estimate on what they're going to think it's going to get?
No, let's find out here.
Well, you probably didn't know it, but a very rare piece of World War II history has been sitting in Oakland for several decades now. It is hitting the auction block. And as Alan Martin shows us, the winning bidder will literally own Adolf Hitler's view of the world.
Deutschland ist nun erwacht.
No one would argue Hitler
Can I please say, this is the beauty of the news and how they languish in redundancy. Does anybody need to be brought up to speed on who Hitler was? Like, do they have to assault every bit of your senses by showing you a Hitler clip? Like, is there anybody going, who? Hitler? Huh? Who is this guy?
Well, we'll show you who this guy is.
Oh,
some stock footage of Hitler, right?
Of course.
You don't need it.
Of course you don't need it.
No one would argue Hitler saw the world differently, but right after Hitler's world came crashing down, his mountain retreat called the Eagle's Nest was bombed, and the Fuhrer's personal globe was rescued from the rubble.
And then here's this globe, right on the table. Nobody's there, nobody, whatever.
91-year-old John Barsamian was the man who grabbed it. For 62 years, the globe has been in John's house in Oakland. He showed it to close friends, and his family knew the story. Now the world's hearing the details as the globe goes up for auction. John says he thought about giving it to a museum, but not being a millionaire, quite frankly, he wants some money for it.
Money is not, I mean this seriously, it's not that important, but sometimes you need it to pay some of the bills.
And a collector will get a view of the world some would consider priceless. Well, the auction for that globe begins November 13th in San Francisco. The globe is expected to fetch somewhere between $15,000 and $20,000.
I'm in. I am in. I want Hitler's globe.
Well, how do we make that happen?
I don't know.
Find out how you bid on it.
How do I bid on it? That would be great. That would look great in my office.
It would just be one big, like, the whole thing is probably redone just so it all says Germany.
Yeah, just like everything's scratched out.
Yeah.
United States of Germany.
Yeah.
Great Germany.
Big X's. Afro Germany. That idiot.
Afro Germany.
Well,
Germanica.
So you're going to bid on that?
I would bid on that in a second. 15 or 20 grand
probably
for
will go
Hitler's
for a lot more than
globe?
that.
Yeah, I know, but I'll see what I could get. Maybe I could get 25. I'd pay up to $50,000 for Hitler's globe.
What's wrong with you?
It was taken right out of his.
Then what?
His
You
things.
have this thing, and then what?
I put it in my office.
But no one's ever going to see it, except you.
Exactly.
And his girlfriend, when she walks in at 3 a.m. and he's nude, staring at it with the moonlight hitting his face, mumbling, she'd be like, Anthony, your lips are moving. She'd be like, oh, I'm just talking to myself.
Spinning the globe.
Yeah, spinning it slowly. It's like that's she'd be upstairs and she'd hear.
What could have been?
All right, well, how do you bid?
How do I bid on Hitler's globe?
I'm sure somebody out there will help you out.
How come they don't, by the way, do that for other stuff? Like they have the Hitler and they have to show stock. Like how about a rape was reported and they show stock rape footage?
Yeah, it's really a crime. It's like a huge crime was committed on the entire world, and now they just auction his stuff off.
But they show him in the background, like you wouldn't be quite sure.
Yeah, Hitler. Do they mean?
Was it Adolf Hitler?
Is it Adolf Hitler or is it?
Was it Pete Hitler, the guy from Schenectady, who I had that run-in with?
Yeah, because I know he had a globe. I remember seeing it when I lived across the street from him. Might be his.
Who's that?
Oh, they're playing the footage. Okay. They mean World War II Hitler guy.
Well, when they describe 9/11, how they'll still... These obsessive compulsive ninnies still feel it's necessary to go, when the nation was attacked by Islamic terrorists. We know.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know what happened?
Yeah.
And if you don't know by now, you don't care anyway.
Yeah, you're a fool.
You just don't care.
Or you're one and you can't read the paper yet.
Did we find that story about the lady that got crushed? We got to do that before we get out of here. I don't have it in front of me.
It's right here, my sweet.
All right. What's the deal?
Woman spying on husband gets trapped under SUV. This is in Pittsburgh, where we used to be on and we are no longer. Rescue crews freed a woman trapped under a sports utility vehicle. She said that she thought her husband was cheating on her, so she went to spy on him, and by crawling under an SUV outside of his alleged girlfriend's house. This is the beauty of it. She apparently fell asleep under the vehicle and became trapped after someone let the air out of the tires. How beautiful is that? Like, not only are you spying to see if he's having sex, you doze. How tired are you when you doze off under an SUV?
How do you find that?
And then you can't hear
Right.
while you're sleeping.
How do you find that boring?
Exactly.
You're spying on your guy that he's with his chick.
She must be
You're
up
married to the
late.
guy, and you're bored to tears where you're going to fall asleep under an SUV as you're spying on him.
And then not only
been up
you
late.
don't feel it slowly being lowered onto you one tire, unless they had 4 friends all simultaneously letting the air out of the tires.
Yeah.
You had to go left rear, right rear, left front.
One tire at a time.
You don't feel it caving your chest in.
Little pressure.
Oh God, is she wonderful?
Did she die?
No.
Unfortunately.
No, they got her out. I'm not sure if she was being crushed by it as much as once the air was out of the tires, she couldn't get out from under it. Like she was trapped underneath it. I'm thinking the husband or the girlfriend or something saw her, was onto it. Someone might have called, said, "Hey, there's some woman underneath a SUV in front of your house." And then they went to look, realized she's asleep, have a little giggle, and then go, "What can we do? Wouldn't it be great if we could just take the tires off of this thing and let it drop on her?"
Probably not even that. They just want to trap her underneath the vehicle.
No, but at
And then
first, the conversation is it would be great to just pull the tires off and let
Yeah.
it crush her. And then you think, why don't we just take the air out of the tires and trap her under there?
Yeah, they're not
It'd be
looking
a
at
scream.
They're not looking at criminal charges for the people that let the air out. The couple who's been married for 26 years, the woman who was under the SUV was taken into custody to undergo a mental health evaluation. Nothing about the people that might have let the air out of the tire. So
No.
they probably decided, you know what, she's a kook. She's doing some crazy things. We got her now. Why don't we trap her and then call the authorities? That's probably what happened. Bob, Jersey, what's up?
Hey, boys.
Hey, Bob.
Hey.
Hey, I learned today that a fatty can't take a joke.
I don't know. I think most of the
Yeah, some could take it, and others,
heavier folks took it in
Others-
stride.
Sure.
others felt hurt today. Nick in East Northport, what's up?
What's going on, man? I learned today that if you want Hitler's globe, just bring $51,000 to the auction.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you should probably never name your price in an auction
Maybe not.
before the auction starts.
What an awful mistake that
Not
was.
on national radio.
There you go. Thanks, Nick. Let's go to Mark. Mark, what did you learn on the show today?
What's up, guys? I learned today, judging by the items in that catalog, that fat people are just continue to get fatter.
Fat people are continuing to get fatter. Yeah, that catalog
They're
was
just
kind
going
of...
to continue.
There's
It
a lot
takes
of fun
away any
there.
exercise they might get.
Hey, by the way, the guy who got the Hitler globe, didn't anybody question, like, it's not exactly like it was a map that you could fold up. A globe is a big round thing you're just lugging through like a military zone.
Back in the old days of World War II, they brought back so much stuff from Europe and stuff that you could not even imagine bringing back now. Live, like grenades. They'd bring them back. They'd box everything up and ship it to their house, to their home, for their family to hold on to until they got back. Just when they hit Germany, they went into everywhere, grabbed silverware, flags, huge statues. I mean, it just crate it up and ship it home.
He shipped it home, and it actually took some damage because the sensors split it open to see if there's anything naughtier in there.
They split it open?
Oh, so it's a damaged globe.
It's glued together?
There's a hole in it, too.
A hole in it?
Yeah.
Wow, they had a perfect Hitler's globe and they split it looking for what, like a pinata? Couldn't you just shake it? It's a globe. What
what's in
could
here?
he be sending in? Cotton candy? Or, a half blown up balloon? What could he have put inside a globe that you wouldn't hear when shaking it?
And it's Hitler. I mean, what's he doing?
What's in here, golf balls? No, it doesn't sound good.
Right, we better open it up. Jerome, Boston, we're going to be there for the BCN Halloween party in a week and a half or so. What's up, Jerome?
Hey, guys, I've learned it's not fair to point and laugh at fat people when they can't get on roller coasters. And Adam 12's on next.
Adam 12's on next on BCN. And I have something for you, Jerome. Go, Sox, go!
Well, I got my bidder's registration right here for the auction. I'm going to try to get Hitler's globe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I would dig that in my office.
That would be hilarious if you get it.
Imagine owning Hitler's globe. It's great.
That'll make the news, too, if you get it.
Of course.
Absolutely. Somebody worse than Hitler has his globe.
God damn you, Jimmy. All right. Oh. Waka.
And can't say that Wednesday.
I don't like coming on in a bad mood, feeling a little down. But I gotta be open and honest. I'm a little unhappy, a little down today.
What happened?
It's gonna take a little bit to get me happy again.
What happened?
Well, if you recall, about a month ago or so, I was bidding. I wanted to bid on Hitler's globe. I wanted to possess Hitler's globe.
Yes.
For sale.
It was up on auction.
It was up on auction. They said it should draw between $15,000 and $20,000. That's a big chunk of change. But it's Hitler's globe, for the love of God.
How'd they know it was his? Was the Israel erased?
Yeah, there was no Israel. Yes, the whole globe was just handwritten in Hitler, mine.
I'll speak for myself, and I think Jimmy might have been with me on this one. I think we both thought you were going to admit that you drink too much or something.
Oh, don't be silly.
And now it's just about Hitler's globe.
Oh, it's Hitler's globe.
All right.
No, I wanted to bid on it, so I got the paperwork.
Did you really
bid on it? Oh yeah,
because we dropped this storyline.
Oh, I know.
All right, go ahead.
But because I was waiting till it happened.
Yeah.
And I figured I'd go to the top end of what they expected Hitler's globe to go for.
Which was what?
It was about $20,000.
So you bid $20,000?
I would have paid $20,000 for Adolf Hitler's globe.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not?
It's Hitler's globe. I have a brand new office that looks very nice, and I think Hitler's globe would have been a fine part of the collection. And it was sold at auction yesterday for $115,000.
Wow.
By some gentleman in his 70s in San Francisco.
Some guy that has a retirement fund said, screw it. This is what I'm doing with with the money I'm supposed to leave to my
Now,
kid.
he's going to have Hitler's globe, and I don't.
You can't feel bad about that, though. You bid a sixth of what you would have had to pay. You got killed.
I know. That's just it. It's never close to what they say it expects to get. And then sometimes some things are up for a bid, and it goes, oh, it didn't even come close to getting what they expected, so they pulled it, It's like, what?
Were you going to pay $115,000 for it?
No.
Then why are you bummed? I'm with Jimmy.
Because
I was even close.
Because they said they expected it to go for between 15 and 20.
Knowing you, I think you would have squeezed out maybe your top bid would have been 30.
Probably.
And that's pushing it.
That's it.
Even with that, you got killed.
I wanted Hitler's globe.
Well, you can't have it.
Damn it.
You'll get nothing and like it.
I'll get nothing and like it. You won't get a Hitler's globe. People are suggesting I pay someone to steal it. No. Can't be stealing Hitler's globe.
How much would you...
Wouldn't be ethical.
But how much would you pay if someone brought us Hitler's globe?
Most I'd pay was stolen, you mean?
Yeah.
Stolen? The Hitler's globe?
Yeah.
I ain't paying more than 5 G's.
What if we could do it, on the down low?
On the DL, no one knows. No, because then I couldn't, talk about it. The whole reason of getting it would be able to talk about it, talk about how I would go into my office and just look at the globe, probably like Hitler did, kind of, oh, look, I'm going to invade this.
Yeah. We're going to buy you a globe.
It won't be Hitler's.
Sure it will.
Yeah, well, because we're going to tell you it was. That there was a second one.
There was no second globe.
Right.
It's going to be under your Christmas tree this year. Just forget we had this conversation, but just remember, it's Hitler's globe.
Hitler's globe? I'm gonna get
wink,
for
wink,
Christmas.
nudge, nudge.
All righty.
It'll be a regular globe with just like a little Nazi hat on it. Oh, a little mustache taped to Prussia.
With a made in China.
With that bad hair on top on the Arctic.
Yeah. A Made in China logo somewhere on the damn thing.
The worst part of Hitler with that awful hairdo.
Yes.
hairdo.
Swoop down in his face. He had like a Shemp Howard hairdo.
Like that stupid part way on the side. Go to the eagle's nest and relax, would you?
You would have awful hair, too, if you couldn't take a shower and you were hiding constantly.
That's true.
I believe the hair would have got a bit greasy there.
How much shampoo in a bunker?
Yeah, I heard he had body odor.
Really?
Yeah.
Go figure. Wow, that's horrible. What a horrible man he was walking around with body odor.
He probably had that pungent. You ever smell somebody when they're so ripe? You know that they didn't put deodorant at all that day. They're a raw armpit. That's probably what it smelled.
Yeah. That's probably
It'd
it.
be so tough, but
all right,
stinky Hitler.
Let's go to Mike in North Carolina.